Today, let's talk about how much YouTube paid me for a little over 1 week of being monetized. So I have not received a check yet, but I want to take you behind the scenes and show you how much estimated revenue I actually have coming in from YouTube being monetized through the partner program. Y'all, I have been monetized for 12 whole days here on YouTube, and I would be lying if I didn't say that I am just really, really proud of myself. So I want to share with you here the analytics. So my back end, yes, of the 12 days. Actually, I think you can only see 11 days right now of my monetization per day here on YouTube. I actually was accepted into the YouTube partner program on October 14th, and I didn't realize that I had to turn monetization on until 2 days later. And that's why I've only been monetized for 12 days, but I've been part of the partner program for 14 days. And so in this video, if you're like me and you're curious about what it looks like to be a newbie YouTube creator and to have been monetized and what you get paid for having under 4,000 subscribers. I have about 3,700 subscribers. If you're curious about what kind of money you could potentially make from YouTube AdSense, then stick around. This video is for you. So let's first talk about the requirements. I don't know if you know this, you might, so go ahead and skip ahead if you've already been bored about listening to people telling you about what the requirements are to get monetized here on YouTube. But I just want to go over it really quickly for those of you who are new to the whole getting monetized on YouTube situation. So there's 2 different levels of monetization here on YouTube. And the first level of monetization that you could actually hit is getting paid for super thanks. So that's when your subscribers are feeling thankful and grateful for the content that you have created. And so they could send you something that's similar to like a tip on YouTube. You could also make money from your YouTube channel, say if you're selling merch. So you can make your YouTube shoppable, and you could also create memberships. So this is all on that very first level of monetization. And all you need, I know it's still a lot, but you need 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch time hours. So as soon as you hit those requirements, you could be invited to start your monetization through YouTube on your channel. You can apply from then, or you can wait until you hit the second level of requirements to join the YouTube partner program and get paid through AdSense. So this is through Google AdSense. And the requirements to get paid through Google AdSense are having 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch time hours. So when you hit those requirements, you can get paid for the ads that actually get placed on your YouTube videos, and you can get paid for shorts views as well. So I'm going to share with you next my milestones for when I hit these specific requirements so you can kind of gauge. I don't know if you're like this, but when I was first starting out my journey, I was like, how long is it going to take me to get monetized? Not that I was specifically just trying to push and get monetized through YouTube, but I was curious, having seen other creators' journeys. And it is very, very real that everybody's journey here is super, super different depending on the type of videos you make, the niche that you're in, the cadence of how often you put videos out. All of that is very specific to the creator. So please take what I'm about to share with you with a grain of salt, right? I'm not here to try and make you feel bad about where you're at in the journey. I want you to feel good for wherever you're at in the journey. And I do want to share with you, before I really jump into my milestones, a little bit about my background so that you know I am a newbie here on YouTube. I know that if you look at when my channel was started, I think on the about section, it says I started this channel in 2021. And if it does say that, I can't remember, sorry, but it's probably because that's when I opened up this email account, but I didn't post anything to the channel until 2022. And what I posted was one short. It was like a shorts video. I'm pretty sure I just posted it on the long video feed. And so it didn't get very much traction at all. I had no idea what I was doing on that video. I had tried once before, 11 years ago, I tried to create a makeup tutorial channel and had given up. And so my comeback in 2023 is where I actually start counting this iteration of my YouTube journey from. Okay. So in September of 2024, last month, on September 3rd, I had posted my very first video to the niche that I am now serving with this current iteration of my YouTube channel, where I am posting 2 or 3 videos a week. I'm saying 2 or 3 because I have made a commitment to myself and a promise to myself that I'm going to post 3 videos a week no matter what to my channel. And this is a goal that I've already failed at twice. I failed at this goal last week, and I failed at this goal when I was sick a few weeks back. And do I feel bad? Do I feel guilty about it? Yes. I would be lying if I said I didn't feel bad or guilty about not hitting that goal, because in all truth and honesty, the only real goal that I had set for myself with this iteration of my YouTube journey is to at least post 3 videos every single week. And I needed my goal to be a very low bar that I could definitely hit each and every week, because I am easily discouraged. I just know this about myself. I get really sensitive to negativity in the comment section. I am a creator who has a lot of excuses and a lot of habits of procrastination. I have ADHD, all of the things. And I'm okay with this. And so that I know the challenge that I could give myself to actually show up for myself is to just simply give myself a bottom line of what I want to do as far as how many videos I want to make. Like, that's okay for me, because even though I didn't hit my goal last week, I am committed to hitting it this week. And if I can, then great. But I am not beating myself up if I don't hit it. So there's a freebie tip for you. If you're a newer creator and you have a hard time with just even staying committed to posting consistently, then set the bar really low for yourself. Make the goal easy to attain so that you don't burn yourself out in the process. Okay. So I am a newbie YouTuber. What I'm not new to is content creation and social media. It's actually what I do for my job. I work for a marketing agency. I love this job. I love the group of entrepreneurs who I help to understand social media and to grow their audiences online so they can grow their businesses through organic content. That's exactly what I do for my profession. But this is truly the first time I've ever attempted growing a YouTube. So I am there with you. If you're a newbie YouTuber over 40, this channel is all for you. Okay, let's jump into the milestones and when I actually hit them. I'm only going to go over the milestones for that second level of monetization that I just mentioned, where I needed to hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch time hours to be invited to the YouTube Partner Program. So, like I had said just a moment ago, September 3rd was the first day that I stepped into that commitment and started posting 3 videos a week. And by September 25th, 2024, so yes, by 22 days later, I hit 1,000 subscribers. And then shortly after that, 8 days, so about a week after that, that's when I hit the 4,000 watch time hours. Okay, so I know that this is a requirement that has a lot of people in a lot of frustration. So if you stick around till the end, I'm going to share with you what I believe helped me to hit that milestone within a week of hitting my first milestone of hitting 1,000 subscribers. It was only a few days after I had hit that requirement of the 4,000 watch time hours that YouTube sent the email for me to go ahead and apply to the YouTube Partner Program. Now, I have an LLC that my business is under. And so, what I was attempting to do was to make sure that I was being paid through my LLC. Now, there were discrepancies in the way that I was filling out my EIN versus my SSN because I did not realize, and this is on me, that I am an LLC with a sole proprietor or just one person as a member of the LLC, which is me, which puts me into a different bracket than a corporation. And so the first time I applied for the YouTube Partner Program, I was denied, or I was told to reapply because they couldn't figure out my tax situation. So I will say this right here. If you are invited to apply for the YouTube Partner Program, please make sure that you are very careful on filling out that tax information. You want to get that part right. So take your time to fill it out so that you're not having to reapply and reapply and reapply. So this is kind of the explanation as to why I actually hit the requirement on October 3rd, but wasn't actually accepted into the YouTube Partner Program until October 14th. So I received the email that I was accepted into the YouTube Partner Program on October 14th, but I did not realize, because I didn't read it thoroughly, I didn't realize that I had to actually turn on monetization for my videos. So here I am celebrating that I'm part of the YouTube Partner Program and my videos are not monetized. I don't know when I realized it. I must have gone into the YouTube studio to check under that little symbol. There's like a symbol that says earn, it's $. And I saw the option to either monetize the videos that were already up on my channel or not to. And it occurred to me in that moment. So on October 15th or 16th, I can't remember, it was a day or 2 days later, I finally just went through and turned on the monetization for my videos. So it took me quite a while from the moment that I actually hit the requirements to actually being monetized and to actually start making money. Let's jump into how much money I actually made as a small YouTuber, having just gotten monetized over the last 11 days. So, as I said, October 16th was the first day that I made any money on YouTube. And the amount of money I made was $17.89. Woo! Which actually I was really pleased and surprised about this amount because I've definitely heard about people making cents, right? Like under $1 or around $1. And I I'm really proud of making over $1 and was surprised and delighted. I know that I have already heard about the YouTube AdSense amounts that are being paid to people are very variable. And I'm not making DoorDash money. So this money for me is bonus money. So that's how much money I made on the first day of being monetized as a paid creator through Google AdSense here on YouTube. Let me show you the full amount that I have been paid over the next 11 days up until yesterday is when they have an estimate. And I will click through and show you each day and what I made each day. Here we are. You can see that this is the last day I wasn't making any money. So Tuesday, October 15th. And then on the 16th, I made $17.89. 17th, $21.61. The 18th, I made $31.60. And I saw that spike kind of came in when I dropped a video called Overcoming the Generational Gap in Content Creation. Then on the 19th, it started going down. My total that I made that day was $26.21. Then $23.92, $28.59 on Monday, October the 21st. $31.97. So here is another spike and another video. The easiest way to edit a video for beginner YouTubers over 40, I believe is the name of that video. Let's compare those two videos with the spikes to each other, $31.97 versus $31.60. Okay, so you can see that as of right now, there looks like there's a spike every time I post a video. The following day, it drops a little bit. Wednesday, the 23rd, I made $23.37. The 24th was $23.97. 25th was $14.75. 26th was $11.98. And then yesterday, the 27th, was $10.68 for a grand total of $266.55 for the first 11 days of being monetized here on YouTube. I know that there are analytics that show me how much money I'm making per click or per view, and I don't fully understand how to read those analytics yet. So I will learn. I will report back to you here. I do want to understand those analytics because I do believe that it is important for us to understand our analytics in order to continue growing. So this is a tip. It's not a pro tip. This is a tip coming from somebody who is just starting this journey. I am someone who can get really, really addicted to watching my analytics on social media. This is just something that I know. I get excited and I feel that dopamine hit when I see that a video is doing well and I see that my subscriber count is growing. And so I just want to be out here to say that this is something that I don't want to get super hung up on as I move forward in this journey. I want to continue prioritizing what I'm doing in my life and what I'm doing like in real life with my partner and my dog and my family. I don't want to just get really obsessive over how well I'm doing on my creator journey, right? And I hope the same for you. I do believe that we have to live life in order to come back here and be able to report on something or to share the joy that we're actually experiencing, to give our viewers something to actually look forward to watching. So I know that this is just a tendency of mine. It's a pattern that I've caught onto in the years that I have been working in social media. And so I'm kind of calling myself out here to say that I feel really amazing about what I've been able to accomplish in a relatively short amount of time here on YouTube. And I want to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for watching my videos, for commenting, for being so kind, for sharing your kind words, your experiences, and your journey, because it fuels me like you have no idea. And you just really, truly mean so much to me. And I want to make videos that are so useful to you in your journey, because I know the power of content creation and the power of building a personal brand and what it can do for us, especially for us creators over 40. And so I want us to keep on moving forward, right? I want to keep on moving forward and I want you to be able to keep on moving forward. And I know full well, because of the amount of times that I have burnt out already in this career path of social media and being a content creator, that no amount of accolades that you get from your social media is worth sacrificing your life and your well-being and your actual real life for. So on this iteration of our journey, let's be aware of how we're feeling as we're moving forward. And let's move forward in a way that actually helps us to sustain ourselves, our health, our growth, our connection to life, and our connection to our loved ones and ourselves, if I didn't already say that. But let's do this in a way where we don't burn out. Because I do truly believe that what is needed in the creator space is more creators over 40 to share our life experiences, to share our journeys for the second half of our lives. And if we're all burning ourselves out and we're all quitting, then not only are we missing out, but the people who are looking for us, who are looking for our encouragement, our guidance, the connection to us, they're missing out too. Okay. So, wow, I didn't mean to go down that path, but I'm saying all this to say, yes, I only made $266 on YouTube, but I feel really proud of myself. And I'm happy to share this with you. So if you stuck around this far into the video, then I owe you that tip that I told you about in the beginning of the video of how I actually hit the 4,000 watch time hours just like 8 days after I had gotten the 1,000 subscriber requirement for YouTube Partner Program. And I have seen different strategies and people giving different tips on how to actually hit your watch time hours. And one of the tips that I saw, I remember, was start with shorter videos so that at the beginning of your YouTube journey, when you're creating videos, people are just starting to get used to you as a creator. And I'm going to say that I did not follow that at all. So my tip is actually the opposite. What I did was I just started making longer videos from the beginning. So my long videos were over, I believe, 10 minutes. And then I started making videos over 15 minutes and then started making videos over 20 minutes. I wasn't just filling videos with filler content. I was actually looking for valuable content to talk about in my video. So I wasn't just trying to elongate what I was saying, but I also didn't start out making short, long form videos, if that makes sense. Like the videos that I was making from the beginning were already over 10 minutes. So if you're just in the beginning of your YouTube journey, don't try to go for these two requirements separately. Like, don't try to first hit your subscriber count and then start to focus on your watch time hours. Start out by making actual long form videos. If you are an elder millennial or a Gen X, I guarantee that you don't really have a hard time talking on longer form content. We actually, what I found at least, and this is a generalization, so apply this to yourself. If it fits, if it doesn't, then leave it, right? You don't have to apply it to you. But I find that we tend to have a harder time speaking on shorter form content, meaning like a minute or under. We like to kind of take our time getting to the point, and we have this crescendo in the way that we like to speak. So I would say challenge yourself to actually just make the longer form content long and don't go into that whole, let me try to strategize and get as many people to see this shorter video as I possibly can, because trying to hit like one requirement then the other, I think prolongs the journey, which is fine. You don't have to be in a race for this journey to monetization, right? So it's just my tip that this is what I found had worked for me. I didn't separate those two goals. I just decided to become consistent and commit to the consistency and the cadence that I'm committing to on this channel. And that's what I do actually believe helped me to hit the 1,000 subscribers and then the 4,000 watch time hours shortly thereafter. Thank you for coming along on my journey. And I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next video.